I'll make this quick.
Is she about to kill me? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. We haven't played Slay the Princess in a minute, and this time we are doing with the face cam because I have it now. So, yeah, we have done quite a few endings already. This might be the last solo video for Slay the Princess, and then I'm gonna have a 100% completion video, which will come hopefully within the next month or so. Maybe. So we'll see what happens. I might continue to post normal episodes if you guys want this. Just let me know. But anyway, let's waste no more time. Let's get right into it. I'm trying to decide what kind of ending I want to do. Okay, sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
I don't think I've ever done that one.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
And just to let you guys
in
know,
her
I
power
am
to
skipping
stop
the
you
parts
from
that we've
slaying
already
her.
seen already.
Don't
So
believe
if
a
this
word
jumps
she
around,
says.
that's why.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Okay, we've seen this part. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I want to go back to when we took the blade, kind of like in the very first episode, I think it was.
You take the blade from the table.
So let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. So hopefully she sticks the
Door to the
blade up my
basement creaks
ass. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Yes,
Great job.
yes, mommy.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
What? You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground.
No.
And give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Why would I do that?
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Or what? What are you gonna
It's
do about
fine.
it?
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Should I drop it? I think I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
I don't like her tone.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay. If she's gonna sit here and give me this attitude, we're gonna have a serious problem. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. I know, okay, I like this answer. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter. Yeah.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But
You're not doing
this
it. You're doing
isn't
literally the
talking.
exact same thing. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. How would I get you out of here? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, there's... A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have
Sorry.
a relationship.
Alright. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Does she ever
Just
age?
how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Ugh, don't give me that look. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than inclined to trust them. Remain silent. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. She has a point.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Can you please just tell me that so I feel better?
You don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You're right, absolute jack shit.
She's
Jack
right
shit.
about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
And do I really trust you?
So do
No.
you trust me, the prisoner, the
Okay,
victim,
don't give me that.
The princess clearly
Don't give me that.
incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
The narrator really has a thing against monarchs. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, I guess I'll let you free
You
or
know
whatever.
why you're here.
I do know why I'm here. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Okay, examine. I'm gonna get out of here.
You have to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding
You walk
you.
up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe they would have. Who knows? And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Besides me cutting you out of here, I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Oh yeah, trust me girl, we know.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Not me getting locked in.
Is someone else here?
No. The narrator did it. Let's try the door.
But it's locked from the outside.
Of course it is.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try me.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Not my queen. No, no, no.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Who is everyone?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
What kind of threat is that? We're going to save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through
She looks like a
bone.
bug.
She pulls the
Like a
bleeding
little
stub
bug.
of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, approach the locked
No,
door.
we won't have any of that.
No,
The
yes, we
stakes
will.
are
Let
too
us out.
high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
And what?
No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Put the blade down.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
He has some audacity. Slay, 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 slay. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here.
And I'm trying to get her out of here alive. Warn her. Resist, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Is she about to kill me?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
She better
Maybe I'll
not.
see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything
Thing goes dark, and you die.
I hope it was worth it.
It was worth it. You know what? I learned something. It was worth it. Okay, chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now and wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave. Let's just go to the cabin.
A warning. She
Yep,
will lie.
we know the warning.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out
Ha!
loud?
That's something I would do, wink.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I'm not gonna ignore this clown. I like this clown. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. And I see the
blade
mirror
is your
is there
implement.
again.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I think I'm just gonna ignore it this time. Okay, I'm gonna take the blade again. I'm gonna do
You
the
take the
exact
blade from the
steps I
table.
did the first time.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Okay. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Okay.
I wonder what
I noticed that
visitors
we're
she could
starting
be
with red text
referring
this
to.
time.
Are we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck
Interesting.
clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Good point.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement. Sit with her. Slay the princess. Let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Is she gonna tell me to drop it?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit, sure.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I have no intentions for you. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? The other chain on the wall, who is it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just gonna leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. I've been here before.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Yeah, finally you believe
It's
me. This is like the
complicated
first
things.
one we did that
How
believed
exactly?
me.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just
Yeah, please stop talking.
good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
It really is, though.
I never said I wasn't. I
Good point.
get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Okay, now you're doing too much.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
I won't either.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Girl, I'm not. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do? Okay, I'm not gonna leave. What is the chain on the wall for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Why would I do that?
Maybe it'll fit.
Honestly, maybe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Guys. Are you guys gonna think I'm crazy if I just inspect the shackle?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What if it's...
And why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will.
Why would it do that?
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Exactly.
But what if he's telling the truth?
What if he's not?
He isn't. I am.
Inspect the shackle. Inspect it now.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall.
You guys are going to think I'm so stupid if this ends up bad, but listen, I think I don't trust the narrator at all. I never have.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
I see her pee-pee in the
And,
corner.
as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade.
Maybe
which
we're
is
meant to
flung
be
from your
stuck
hand
together
and sent
forever.
skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse
That's
me?
exactly what I was
Yes?
thinking.
Are we stuck here now?
Okay, obviously. I got our
Yes.
achievement. Become your own jailer.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Aw, wait, that's kind of romantic.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch? No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Clearly. I agree. So we're both stuck here, which we do. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen?
No.
Did you know this was going to happen? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was going to happen to me? W Is that what she's gonna say? Okay. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Let's wait in
You and the
silence.
princess wait in silence, though
There's
neither
another
of you
choice,
knows
but I
what
didn't
you're
get to read it.
waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
Blah blah
There
blah.
must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing. But there isn't.
How do you know?
Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
How? But she's fine. Like,
She's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does.
You can't say
But
that in
your
an
line of
argument.
questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist.
Very
That's
true.
just how things work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Oh, wait, they are
The
changing.
differences are small at first. A bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there.
They are changing.
But then they get larger and larger.
Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk.
Okay, thanks for... Okay.
That's rude.
My bad, queen. I'm sorry. My bad.
You continue to wait in silence,
Okay, so
and the
now we
cabin
got some
continues to
branches coming
change.
through.
The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode. She hasn't starved.
Clearly.
I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement.
This is so
Dirt seeps
interesting.
inside,
I don't even know what to
flowing
make of
across
this.
the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly
Oh,
there are no walls.
are we technically free?
And then,
Are we technically free?
and I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Huh.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh, I feel bad. Patience is a virtue, chat. Patience is a virtue. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
We know why. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Yep. Ugly. You've grown. Still a beast. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if some options changed. Because before, I haven't been talking to this being. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Alright. And then I think there's one more new one. Let's see. You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Very true, very true.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. I think I'll do one more. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Alright guys, that's going to be all for Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. So if you want to see more, just let me know. Or I might just go ahead and do the 100% video. I still don't know yet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I am Artemis, and I am shooting an arrow. That freaked me out. I am shooting an arrow through the sky, and I'm logging off. Bye-bye!